Hi students, welcome to my YouTube channel NCRT Mitra. In this video, we are going to start a new chapter. The chapter name is, perhaps you can see in my background, that's the Aeolian process and the associated landform. Particularly in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the landform which are generated or which are developed in the desert area or the arid or semi-arid area because of the wind working. Okay, so let's start. First thing we have to know what are the desert or hot desert all over the world. Perhaps you can see Sahara Desert in the north of Africa, that is known as the Sahara Desert. It is the one of the largest, not one of the, that is the largest desert, and that is known as the hyper arid, means too much temperature is there. In North America, you can say the Africa, then come to the Kalahari Desert, Namib Desert. In basically 3 deserts we can found in the Africa continents. If you move towards the Asia, so that can Taklamakan Desert, Gobi Desert, hot desert, which is located in the western side of India. Okay, then Arabian Peninsular Desert, that is also part of the African desert. Okay, then come to Lut Desert, Negev Desert. Okay, if you move forward to the Australia, so that's why you can see the Great Sandy Desert, Gibson Desert. Okay, if you move to the North America, okay, Chiusian Desert, Sonoran Desert, Mozambique deserts, okay, and the Atacama Desert. So these are the deserts that can be easily seen. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. So this is the all about the hot desert. But among them, this desert you can say divide in the hyper-arid, semi-arid, and the arid desert. Hyper-arid means the temperature is very high. There is, you can see the very hard to find out any type of plants and animals. Take example of the Sahara Desert. Arid desert, you can see the Kalahari Desert, it may become. Semi-arid desert come under the, you can say the parts of the Sahara Desert or Gibson Deserts. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. If you want to discuss some of the, you can say the development or the land developments, landform development due to the, actually in the desert area, always you remember that the wind is very active because there is no burden. Wind can move from one area to another area, high pressure to low pressure or any area. So one area to another area, free movement is there. If free movement is there, like water, that can erode the, you can say the rock particles or the rock or the any mountain. So that's why number of landform, you can see the setup or the develop over there, because of the structure of the rock is not similar or not equal in the every part of the, you can say the every part of the desert or the surface area. Some portion there is a hard rock, some portion very soft rock. So this combination of the hard rock and soft rock, you can form a number of physical features on the desert area. Among them, perhaps you know one of that is the Oasis. Oasis you can see in my background, that perhaps you can see from mountain, some research is there. You can see the research of the area outcrops, confined aquifers is there. So somehow, due to the erosional work of the winds, what happened? Some portion or the upper portion of the desert area or the sands is taken to the another area, and this area become bare or the very open or free face. So the water or the land or the water, groundwater rises, aquifers. Okay, aquifers comes out. So and groundwater moves to the upper slope. So that due to this fact, what happened? One of the, you can see the oasis formed where the water is found. So this is the one of the main desert or the desert feature, that is the oasis. And always remember, oasis is very useful for any type of development. Okay, for any type of vegetation cover, any type of settlement can develop over there. Okay, agriculture somehow it is possible in that area. First features. Second features, if you want to discuss, that is a mushroom rock. In my background, perhaps I can see a number of figures, a number of diagram I represented over there. Perhaps you can see actually what happened in the desert area. Wind which are blowing in the near the surface area, if there is a soft rock over there, so surface area, mountain or the, you can say the rocks eroded you can see the eroded is higher than to the upper portion. So slowly it get eroded. In my above I have shown. So what happened? So direction of the wind, perhaps you can see, and lower portion become thicker and upper portion become wider. So due to this fact, what happened? One rocks or mushroom rock is formed in that due to this fact. Okay. So this time wind carrying the sands and particle. Okay, around you can see that the rocks and the erosive actions is most effective near the bottom area as compared to the up area. Okay, and formation of the mountain rock. Perhaps you can see mushroom rock found over there. Mushroom rock, this type of formation over there. So these are the one of the special features predominantly you can found in the desert area. Okay, so this is the mushroom rock. Third feature, that is a Juigen. Juigen is also, perhaps you can see, are also formed by the wind abrasion where the surface layer of hard rock is underlain by the layers of the soft rock into a ridge and furrow landscape over there. The ridges are called the Juigens. Okay, so this perhaps you can see. Actually horizontally, number of rock, there is a hard rock, soft rock, hard rock, soft rock. So due to the movement of the erosion, what happened? The soft rock get eroded mountain in the desert area. And perhaps you can see in my background that this type of landform found. So the height is the 3 to 30 meter. Less resistant rock is over here. Less resistant rock get eroded by the winds and hard rock remains strand in the desert area. So this figure is known as the this is known as the Juigen. Okay. So these are the main features. Perhaps you can see I have shown in diagram, number of diagram. Second thing, perhaps you can see, that is the yardang. What is the rocky ridges created by the erosion of the wind it in a desert environment? So that is called the yardang. This is the one of the erosional landform. Okay, formation of the dunes and young dunes are formed. You can see the udal of the slope and variation of the winds erode the original dunes. So these are the the younger dunes disappear and leaving only the course of erosion. So that also make the yardang. Perhaps you can see in my background. Okay, only these are known as the yardang. Here you can see in my background. So yardang is another erosional landform which are found in the desert area, arid, semi-arid area. Fourth, you can see that is the another thing. Perhaps it is shown by me. Okay, these are the another features. Abrasions. Okay, due to the abrasions, the lower portion get resisted or get eroded. Okay, rocky marshy also get resisted. Okay, so these are the another features also found over this area. Okay, in the desert area. Second thing, you can see the another is this thing is the bird ventifact. Ventifact means this type of features is known as rectangle. Boulders and the rock that have been shaped by the sand blasting wind, called the ventifacts, have one or more sides that have been worn away by the blasting of the sands. So sands when by blasting due to the temperature differentiation in the desert area. So that time what happened? So these are called the ventifact. Perhaps you can see in my background. Another you can say that is this is the very important landform, that is the domicile. Okay, domicile also one of the landform, that is the erosional landform by our you can say these are the erosional work by the erosional work of the river. Okay, this type of landform you can find. Then come to the mesa and butte. Okay, mesa and butte, perhaps you can see suddenly this is a plateau area and erosional is going on. So sometimes this plateau area separated from the another area, that is called the mesa. Okay, characteristic of erosional landform, that is the arid and semi-arid area in horizontal layers. Perhaps you can see when mesa, you can see the mesa just stand as a, you can see the stand as a another way. That time it is called the butte, and when butte remains only the pillar, so that time it is called the monuments. So these are the features easily you can find over the desert area. Okay, so this much for today. All the erosional landform we discussed. In next video we will discuss over the depositional landform by the air or the Aeolian process. Thank you for watching this video.